God, guys. So, all my gays, my queers, my transgenders, my gays, and my lesbians, I love you guys all. And for time consuming purposes, because I am on a go and I feel like I need to release this video because I know you guys been waiting. I will not be doing a complete voiceover for this entire video. I will let music play and I will be in and out. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so I'm back, Vol Gang. So as you can see, I started to go ahead and dab in that big fluffy brush that I have here. I started to blend in the P. Louise make eyeshadow base, and I can never go wrong with this eyeshadow base. Like, since I've been using it, it's been giving me everything. It's been giving, baby, like giving. Like, when I first started doing my makeup, I started using concealers. Um, of course, light concealers from my regular shade color, color, and I will have to then apply what you call it, sorry, setting powder, and it just never gave. Like, whenever I would set the powder, the crease would start cutting before I even apply eyeshadow, and then the eyeshadow wouldn't even last. But baby, the minute I started investing more in makeup products, like, don't get me wrong, starting low and starting with the low end makeup brands like let's say LA Girl, or I'm gonna say drugstore product makeup products. I'm sorry. Um, I then noticed, like, if you want, like, you can get a look that you want with those makeup products, but it's always good to level up, even in life. Like, you can't always be stuck in one predicament. You always got to level up, and that's what I started to notice when I continue to master my makeup and master my eyes. Like, I'm a dark female. I'm a female of melanin, And it's hard for me. In the beginning, it was hard for me to get these dope, vivid colors to show. So when I started investing in more high-end makeup brands, I noticed that the pop was coming the way that I wanted. And that's what I did. So I went ahead and I started investing, and I went ahead and got this eyeshadow base. And baby, P. Louise Makeup Academy, y'all have done me justice, and I love y'all for this. I went crazy looking for this. It was so hard for me to get this base, because when before they started to put it, where did I get this base from? I actually went to the Jersey Mall and I found it in their Morph store, Morph, and I just had to get it. And I need to get more. Every time I would look on their website, it was always sold out. That's how I knew it was bomb. And yes, P. Louise Makeup Academy, you guys do justice with this. But let's get into it with this this eyeshadow palette that I picked up from Juvia's Place. Well, I picked it up from Ulta, and it's from Juvia's Place. Oh my God. Juvia, baby, you do me justice as well. Look at these shades. Like, look at that. Like, look at how these two products is just making my eyes pop. So let's get into this pride look, right? So I wanted to do something different because I noticed that a lot of females on YouTube do the rainbow arch as a pride tribute, and I said no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do everything that everybody else is doing. I want to be trending with my own trend. So I went ahead and I just did whatever I thought came to mind. Um, I primarily wanted my base, not my base, but where my eyebrow bone, I wanted the pink and I wanted the yellow and I wanted the orange to be that base before I even did my cut crease. And on my cut crease, that's where I wanted to do the rainbow arch with the blue, the greens, and the purples. And I ended it with this coral color that's in the Culture palette from Juvia's Place. And baby, that Culture palette, this is not going to be my first video using the Culture palette. That Culture palette is about to be my go-to for the whole damn summer, honey. Okay? Okay. Because just look at this. Like, just look at this. Like, it's the application, everything, minimum fallout, just vividity, like vivation, like, honey, it's giving. So as you can see, I started to blend in the cut crease. I wanted, like I said before, I wanted the pink to show. Like, pink is my thing. As you can see, Amber's Volt Cold is just nothing but pink. But and let me tell you, it took a while for me to be a pink kind of girl, because I was always a black. Like, even now, like, I struggle to get away from just black, but I don't know. Oh no, I'm digging the pink, but I'm digging the whole colors that this palette has. Like, the minute I walked into Ulta and saw that palette, I told the lady at the register, like, nah, sis, you gonna finna give me that right now, because there was no more on the rack, but there was more in inventory. So she had to pull that out for me, because I said I needed a new palette so I can give my tribute the way that I wanted to give it. So right now I mix these glitters. I use loose glitters that I had bought from Michael's, and I also had this glitter that I had bought from Ricky's NYC before they had when they had the blowout sale before they closed their stores. I mentioned this glitter before in a previous YouTube video, and I will put it in my outro so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And the glitter glue that I use for this specific the glitter glues that I do use is from NYX. It works just as well as the Too Faced one by Too Faced. I actually dip and dab between both of those. I actually ran out of my Too Faced one, so my next go-to is always NYX, and it works just as perfectly fine as Too Faced. Like I said before, I don't mind using drugstore products, because baby, Listen, not always do I want to be buying these high-end products. Hence why I came up with my own makeup line. But anyways, I'm gonna stop here and come back and let y'all listen to some more music. So this is where the magic begins. Am I the only makeup artist that when I finish an eye look and I start contouring and the lashes are applied, it's like the magic has just like settled in and like you're feeling empowered and like it's just giving? Well, that's me right now. And then I went ahead and I started to apply the bronzer palette that I bought, also purchased from Juvia's Place. I use for the time being I was using Coco Naughty by Fenty Beauty, and I totally ran out, which I need to go invest in more because Coco Naughty is the shit. But I went ahead and made a new investment in another because I always feel like I need more than one contour palette, especially a bronzer palette. Like I need it. And I went ahead and invested in Juvia's Place bronzer palette. I believe it's part of the Culture collection as well because the packaging is just the same as the Culture palette, and it was just giving. Like I used both shades and just look like magnificent. And there goes my fish face. So I always like to bake for like a good, I'm gonna say 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, because I love the baking process, and yeah, I just want all those powders to be settled in. Also, what I did, we're gonna get to that in a few minutes. I started to use from, I believe it's the Masquerade palette. It's one of those Juvia's Place palettes, and it will pop up But I used the pink and the purple from that palette and used it for my cheekbones. I wanted to do something different. I felt like not all the time do you have to use your average blush. You can use your eyeshadows too. And that's just the works about makeup. It's just the application that you use for your creativity. Like you see right there, like look at that. And that's me blending in the pink and the purple of that palette. And my bad, it's the Zulu palette. I always get the Masquerade palette and the Zulu palette confused. But I use the pink and the purple that's in that palette, and that palette the shadows don't have a name. So it's just the pink and the purple in that palette. And it came out bomb. Like that's the first time I ever did something like that, and that's just what I love about myself. Like I always put my foot on the pedal and press that motherfucking gas. Excuse my language. Sorry. I got excited. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I styled my hair off of camera because my card got full and I needed to hurry up because I have to get ready for work tomorrow. So I styled my hair to the side. It's front two that I installed earlier in the day. And for my lips, I went ahead and lip lined it with my lip liner in Plum and from Amber's Volco and the liquid lipstick. I could show you liquid lipstick, and it also, all my liquid lipsticks also come with matching lip liner, but I chose to use Plum, which is sets, which is right here, which also comes with a matching lipstick in our lip kit, and it is called Plum. But this is Berry, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I just want to say love is love, and never let anybody underestimate who you love. Never let anybody judge you. Do not worry about the judgment of others, and as long as you love yourself and as long as you're true to yourself, be true, be you, and be unique. I love you, gang. See you later, and stay tuned for our next video. Bye, ball gang.